Hello all, Scooby331 here. I am at the Town of Babylon's September 11th Memorial. Now I worked for the town when they were building this thing. That's how I got injured, was working there, but not working on this. I had always thought this was over at Gilgo Beach, and what happened was, it's over at Cedar. See, the thing was, when I was working at the landfill, they had the guys at the landfill coming up here and doing all the schlep work with the construction. I was the only one at the landfill who wasn't black. So my coworkers always, voted to leave me there. So I got stuck working alone at the landfill when they all had to come up here and do the work here. So they kept telling me it was at Gilgo Beach because, I hate saying it, they're a bunch of idiots. They didn't know which beach they were going to. They didn't go to the beaches. They all said to me the same thing. They're like, we're black, we don't tan. What the hell would we come here for? So, okay, I can get that, I guess. I don't know, I don't go to the beach to tan myself. I like the water and to fish, but whatever. So, this is the big memorial, as you can see here. It's very beautiful, actually. And it has a breakdown of the events as they occurred. Now, you folks have to realize we did lose a large amount of people here. It's not like it's a competition, but the town was really rocked by this. People like, for example, my father, may he rest in peace, he actually poured the foundations for the World Trade Center towers, and the entire complex, to be frank. He did all of them. The guy around the corner from me, his father was the head plumber that worked on the Trade Center complex. My uncle was in charge of the cranes. And after it was done, my sister's husband, he also did all of the carpet and flooring in those buildings. I knew a guy actually around the corner from me. I went to school with him and his younger brothers. His father was in charge of the iron workers that put it together, since we're talking about iron. It's one of those sobering experiences when you come to a place like this. You're right here on the ocean. As you can see, there's the beach that I was just filming prior to this. And there's all this mirth and merriment going on. Behind me is a full golf course. It's a beach golf course, so it's not particularly impressive. But, you see, the point is, I've been here for years, living in this area. And passed this place God knows how many hundreds of times and didn't even realize it was here. And the reason for that is it's one of those things you don't really advertise. And this is a place of reflection, for lack of a better term, reverence. I knew a lot of these people. I went to school with her. When I was a little boy, I had a very high fever. And this man brought me to the hospital. That's his son. Father and son both perished. Pretty sure I know her too, or knew rather. As you can see, even the pathway here is completely covered. I don't know if you can see them whipping past the phone, but they're landing all over me. I'm actually covered head to toe. That's why I had to wait till this time of year to come here, because I'm covered head to toe with clothing, long jeans, and a hooded sweatshirt with the hood up. Our famous mosquitoes are actually all over right now. So you might see a few of them like buzzing past the camera. Can't be helped, sorry. Before he passed away, I actually had a beer with this man on that houseboat up in the corner. It was, I want to say a month before the attack. He was a good man. I'm friends with his brother. Still talk to the guy. Oh, Christ. Deborah. Can't believe it's been this long. I remember Michelle. She was a nice lady. So many names. And this is just my neighborhood. You know? I mean, you look at New York proper. We lost so many. I think my town was something like, oh God, I want to say 300. Just my town. Yeah, if you can read the plaque here. It's actually, you line this up with the American flags. And I guess I gotta stand in front of it. From here, that's the reason that this is set up this way. You can see it better from Gilgo. It actually, like, I guess, line of sight. It shows you the World Trade Center complex that's standing there now with the Freedom Tower. You know, we just have one of these in, I hate saying this, in each of our neighborhoods around here. We have a smaller version of this park. And this is the first I've been to this one. As you can see, the Broken Heart. This really did a number on us. You know, it was hard. It was really hard for the neighborhood to, you know, pull itself together after all of this. You know, a lot of people, they don't realize when they look at the flag of honor, you know, all of the stuff that's on the flag of honor, all of the names that are on there. Well, what you just were looking at, all those plaques, there's a good portion of those folks on here. You know, this is the original flag of honor, by the way. These are the ones that were made immediately. So this isn't like the ones that you're going to get on Amazon. I'm not detracting from those, but I mean, this is, obviously they gave this one right to us. So, just look at these names. I want you folks to remember that. You know, there's just, not just my neighborhood either. Long Island, New York City, obviously not just Manhattan, but the outer boroughs, New Jersey, Connecticut, we all lost somebody to this. You know, I would have liked to come here on September 11th to show this to you guys, but I should have actually addressed this earlier in the video why I'm making this so late. As you can tell by the clouds, we've had nothing but crap weather for the past week or two solid because of that hurricane that was turning down in the Carolinas. So, yeah, we basically got stuck with this. But thankfully the weather was clear enough today that I could come down here and film this for you folks. You know, I'll be honest with you. This is one of those things where I just wanted to come and film it. Now, I promised Inquisitor I was going to make him a one of the Freedom Tower and of the memorial proper, which I'm still going to. That's why I'm not going to title this one Inquisitor's Memorial video, because I still owe him that one. But this is, you know, we have to understand these people. Like, I grew up with a lot of these folks. You know, they were all the people that populated the beaches that I worked at as a boy. And I worked for the Parks Department, you know, high school into college. And a good portion of that was spent amongst these people. And they're gone now. And all we have is this memorial to remember them by. And the sad thing about it is, this isn't the only one. We've got memorials like this all over here. And you know, you guys have to realize something here. Alright? When I say I'm for the president, and I'm talking about making America great again, part of it was based on this. Part of it was based on the fact that for the past 2 presidencies, all we've had is this. Plaques with names. And then we got Benghazi at the end of the last one. Nothing. Nothing has been done. And what do I mean by nothing has been done? It's still the same story. It's still the same bullshit. That's why I voted for the man. To drain the swamp. To make sure that this never happens again. Because this wasn't just the fault of terrorists. This was the failure of our government. This was their failure to act. And this was their failure to respond. And whole communities got destroyed and suffered because of this. Take a good look. This is what happens when you put people in power and they fail. I hate to end this on such a dark note, but I'm going to be completely frank. These aren't your people up on this wall. These are mine. I'm Scooby331. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. God bless. Take care.